Hey, before I show you some drawing processes, there's something you should know. What is it? You can find the full tutorials of these drawings on portraitartacademy.com, which is my website. This is formidable! Full tutorials for people who want to draw. Yeah, it's great. So with that being said, let's get into it. Welcome in this portrait class. Welcome in this drawing in perspective class. It's a little different from all the other classes, but I still think it's an important skill to learn to draw in perspective. My name, if you didn't know yet, is Vincent, the American one. I'm going to see if the Dutch Vincent can answer a question for me. Hey Vincent! Hoi, how goes it? What? How goes it? Oh, you mean how's it going? Yes, that's what I meant. Vincent, can you answer a question for me? What is perspective? Oh, come on. You don't think he knows the answer to that, do you? He hardly knows anything about art. Oh yeah, I forgot to introduce Vincent from France. So this is Vincent. It is Vincent. Please check your pronunciation. I am French. I am in La France, not in America. Sorry. It's okay. Nobody gets it right. I know the answer. Perspective is seeing something through binoculars. Yeah, that can be a particular perspective. In art, we typically talk about perspective when we look at things from a certain angle. And some things are farther in the distance than others. And accordingly, we have created rules, or observed, I should say, of how the laws of vision work in our favor. What? What he is trying to say is that artists and architects became smart enough to learn how to draw in perspective. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. And I have invited a guest in this class to tell us more about it. Hey, my name is Vince. I'm a construction worker. Our developer has shown how to measure and analyze how big something's supposed to be. Can you give us some examples? Yeah, sure. And do these examples apply to art as well? Well, of course. They're the laws of physics. So whether you're designing a house or drawing a picture, it's always the same. It's always the measurements. Go ahead. I'm curious what you got. So here's a picture of the guys working on a construction project. It's so politically correct. There's a woman in there? Yeah, she just brings us our drinks, that's all. But it looks like she's actually involved. I'd say she's actually helping you. Oh, I forgot. Why is there only one woman and two men? Okay, can we get over the demographics of the photograph, please? Sorry, I just happened to notice it. He thinks he understands everything about it now. Anyway, here's a picture of the architecture plans that we draw up before we get started. A specialist is always hired to make sure that all the measurements, that they add up, you know? Proportions matter in any artistic drawing or painting as well. Right, so if you put an image in 3D, you can see a picture like that one. And it all shows that the lines are in a certain direction. If you do it wrong, it measures everything up, and then because of the measurements, everything else is messed up as well. I understand now. Hold on. I can draw in perspective now. Wait, what is he doing? I haven't even shown anything significant about perspectives yet. Don't mind him. He always does things like this. He thinks he knows, but he is too dumb to understand any of it. So, shall I continue then? Yeah, you can continue. Wait, I got it! Look, doesn't this look like a good perspective drawing? No comment. I am tired of insulting him. I will refrain this time. Nice try, Vincent. You idiot! Can't you see how many lines are wrong in here? No, I thought it was right. If I were to count then, I would... never mind. Ignore him, huh? That's what you're saying? Yes, please ignore him. I've been trying to do that my whole life. But sometimes I cannot take it anymore. Okay, got it. Okay, on to the next example. So, this is a one-point perspective because all lines go to one single point on the horizon. You get that? Can you explain what the horizon is? Oh yeah, that horizontal line, that's the horizon. Can you explain what horizontal is? You're kidding, right? Are you serious? Yes, he is serious, but you have to ignore him. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, here's another example. This is a 2-point perspective. It just means there are 2 points where all the lines go on the horizon. Very interesting. Yes, I remember learning that as a kid. What's the last one? And this is a 3-point perspective. It's more complicated because one of the 3 points is not on the horizon. So is there such a thing as a 4-point perspective too? Well, yeah, there is, but we rarely use it because it's more like things getting distorted. Just like if you're looking into one of those round mirrors on the corner of an intersection so you can see better where the traffic is coming from. How about a 5-point perspective? No, not really. That's kind of absurd. Anyway, I will give the floor to you. What floor? Are you going to rip it out? What? What are you talking about? It's an expression. Don't you get it? Oh yeah, wait. Ignore him, right? Okay. Yes, exactly. You will live a much happier life if you do. Well, Vince, thank you for coming here and giving us a basic explanation. That was it. I guess we're done then. We are not done. It's not all that simple. Those are just the basics. Obviously, you need to study it more fully to understand it. And that's where these lessons come in. In this class, for the sake of keeping all the lines straight, I've been using Photoshop. So in the videos, those lines explain the horizon, all the other lines, the points of perspective, etc. But I've also attached an ebook in this class where you can see where I drew it by hand, so that also explains it as well, step by step. And for that one, I used a ruler. But so yeah, anyway, you can use that as a reference as well. Good luck. You'll need it. This stuff is difficult, man. Once you understand it, it's not that difficult. You'll get it. You'll understand.